It's Wednesday. It's 7 p.m. Your home is now your office, your house of worship, your child's school, your gym, your movie theater, and now it's our comedy club. Welcome to Fantastic Voyage Improv. Here's your host for the evening, Zachary.
Hello! Welcome to Fantastic Voyage! Yeah! My name is Zachary Coulter. I will be your host. Let's introduce the players. Give it up for Steve! Yay! Give it up for Blake! Yay! Give it up for Matt! Yay! Give it up for Travis! Yay! And give it up for my friend Bill! Yay! We are Fantastic Voyage, the world's first improv troupe. That's right, I said improv troupe. There are improv troupes, but we are an improv troupe, which means that we are unscripted, united, and on location for you. And because we are unscripted, we'll be getting suggestions from you, the audience, to do our scenes. So our first game is called Lego Stories. This is a game where we build a story one word at a time. These guys will get a word from you, the audience, and we'll tell a story one word at a time. If these guys say 2 words, they're out. If they tell a story that doesn't make any sense, they're out. If I like the story that they tell, then I'll tell them, let's see it. And then they'll do a little mini scene based on what they just said. And I will make up more rules as I go along, but can we get started? Back up with our first suggestion.
It is Jigsaw Puzzle.
All right. Bill and Blake, why don't you start out? Jigsaw Puzzle.
Many
Jigsaw
puzzles
are
started
when
you
open
the
box
with
your
teeth.
then
You
dump
them
in
to
the
that
of
pudding
that
is
always
circling
your
kitchen.
Let's see it.
All right.
Oh.
Thanks, Glenn. I'm glad you got the other side. All right, here's the pudding. Now
here's
dump
the
it
puzzle.
in. And I'm gonna stir it around because it'll stick together if it's covered in pudding.
That's good puzzle.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, we need 2 more people up. How about Steve and Matt? All right, can we get a suggestion for these guys?
Hey, Bill, go away.
Shoot!
Shoot! Shoot! Shoot!
Shoot!
Your suggestion is Whirly Ball.
Ooh.
Is what?
Whirly ball.
Whirly Ball.
Whirly ball.
I
played
whirly
ball
until
my
head
fell
off.
the
Participants
started
hitting
my
head
with
their
Oh, no, Steve, too violent. Get out of here. Too violent. Hitting your head. Get out of here. Travis, come back in. Come back in, Travis. All right, the suggestion is whirly ball. Tell a good story.
Today,
what was that?
I
went
To
Maple
Grove.
to
Play
Whirly,
ball.
but
I
forgot
my
protective.
gloves.
I
Decided
to
use
latex.
Boo! Boo! I have to wear protective gloves every day. You're both out. Two new people.
Ah, come on.
Blake, and who's out there? Who's out there with you, Blake?
I'm coming back in.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Make a new suggestion.
A pencil case.
Pencil case.
The
Pencils
that
are
always
in
my
case
have
begun
to
talk.
I
Didn't
expect,
that
but
I
will
allow
it.
because
I
have
know
scruples.
Let's see it.
Pick me up, Steve. Pick me up. That's right. Hold me in your hand. Now write stuff with me.
What do you want me to write?
I want you to write the great American novel. Right now.
I'm not a writer.
You have a pencil in your hand.
I'm an actor.
Well, imagine what you'd be acting and turn it into words. Just let the pencil go and let the words flow right out of me.
But writers are talentless hacks.
Well, don't tell them that.
I'm not. I'm telling you.
Well, there's
Why don't
certain.
you sing it to him, Steve? Why don't you sing? Writers are talentless hacks.
Sometimes when I read a script, that script is a piece of shit. I blame it on the writers and the cracks because they're talentless hacks. Oh yeah, talentless hacks.
Talentless
You know,
hacks.
talentless hacks.
Talentless hacks.
They're all talentless hacks.
Talentless hacks.
Yay! That was the game of Lego Stories, everyone. Our next game is called Pawn Shop, and that's for most people, I think. Yeah, everyone. But we will be sending Travis away. Bye, Travis.
Bye, Travis.
Bye.
Good luck.
This scene, go away.
I'm still there.
I'm working on it.
Go away.
I'm still here.
Boo. Boo.
Travis has been sent to our soundproof breakout room.
Good. This this scene is based upon the idea that we're bringing items in to the pawn shop, but Travis won't know what they are. He's gonna have to guess. So we're gonna do that by giving him context clues, and he's gonna try to figure it out. So could I get our first suggestion for Blake?
Blake is trying to pawn a feather boa made of pasta.
Feather boa made of pasta.
Made of pasta. Yes. And could I get a suggestion for Steve?
Steve is trying to pawn sludge.
Sludge.
Just a big pile of sludge.
Sludge. And could I get a suggestion for Bill?
For Bill, you have a pocket watch, but it's stapled to you.
All right, could you guys repeat those for me?
I am returning a feather boa made of pasta.
I have a pile of sludge.
And I am returning a pocket watch that's stapled to me.
All right, I think we're all ready. Let's call Travis back in. Travis, come back in. You're here.
I'm here.
Are you ready to start your shift at the pawn shop?
I'm opening up the pawn shop. The store is now open. I am ready to receive What was that?
Start your shift.
Okay, well, I am. I've got the doors open, the lights are on. It looks so beautiful in here.
Oh, why, hello.
Oh, hi. Welcome. Welcome to my pawn shop. This is Jake's Pawn Shop, the best pawn shop in the city.
And the only place I would pawn this beautiful picture of mine.
Quite the beautiful thing that you've got there wrapping around your neck and so forth. That very soft, furry.
Well, that's part of the problem, is that it's not soft and furry, but it should be.
Oh, so definitely not in the mink, and I'm happy about that. Save the animals.
Not mink,
So
not feathers either.
You kind of reminded me of the 70s with the spiked leather and all.
No, this is more of a glamour accessory.
Very glamorous indeed. Well, it looks fabulous on you. It really brings out your eyes.
Oh, thank you so much. I was a little nervous to wear it at first because it looks like a snake and is in many ways reminiscent of a snake. But of course, it's not a snake. It's just a fashion accessory.
Just a fashion accessory, but not a snake of any sort.
No, but even its name brings to mind a certain snake.
Does it now?
Yes, although snakes don't have feathers, and something like this should have feathers.
Oh, yes, of course, of course. Well, you know, in my times when I was doing drugs, you know, daily, I would wrap myself in a boa all the time. Many different colored ones as well. And yours is quite the beaut.
I would recommend, though, once I pawn this back to you, that you don't wear this while doing drugs, because if you get the munchies, you might come down from your high and discover that it's gone completely.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Well, I wouldn't want to eat my own boa. I mean, you know, I'm a big fan of chocolate and such.
Oh well, no, I chocolate would be wonderful, but this particular boa, I definitely wouldn't want to eat unless and until it has been boiled in water for about 10 or 11 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, great. You know, that's fantastic. I mean, you know, sometimes it gets so noodly around here. I just don't know what to do with my pasta self. But a pasta type of boa? Interesting concept. What made you come up with that idea?
Oh, well, it was, let's just say I was doing a lot of drugs at the time.
Okay. Well, you know, I have an Italian lady that comes in here frequently. I think I will purchase that from you.
All right.
I think she might be very interested in that. If you could hand that over. Thank you. Got it. Thank you. All right. Just a second here. All I have left are ones. $1. Here you go.
Oh, all right. You can buy some ramen.
Thank you. Well, thanks for coming in to Jake's Pawn Shop, one of the best pawn shops in the world.
Thank you.
That has now pasta boas.
Have a good day.
Oh, great. Oh, we've got another customer. Welcome to Jake's Pawn Shop, one of the best pawn shops in the world.
You're not done yet. I'm next in line. It's my turn.
Of course. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to serve my guests.
Okay, good. I've been collecting this a long time. Oh my God, so long. You don't even know how long. So long. I've been a heavy equipment operator now for 37 years.
Oh my.
And every day I get home from work and I take off my boots and I dig all this crap out.
Of course.
And put it in the bottle.
You must really love to play on that gravel with your heavy equipment.
Oh man, I wish it was gravel. Oh, do gravel? Gravel don't stick to you. Gravel don't stick to you. I mean, this is worse than mud. This is like, oh, God.
You're in that asphalt and tar, right?
No,
every day.
Tar, that eventually gets hard. This is just like, oh man, like it's so bad. Some days when it's raining and it's like a silty muck that just, oh God, it just like, oh, just goop. And just like, it gets all on me. And I go home and I make love to the missus and it gets in her. And we don't want to talk about that. That's got nothing to do with that.
I'm sorry about hearing about your problems. You know, you could keep some of those problems to yourself. But, you know, I used to raise hogs that used to love rolling in the mud.
Oh, this is a similar word to mud. but it's not exactly. It's goopier and gloopier than mud, man. I like muddy days. I don't mind mud. This is
Okay,
like
but that cud?
runny mud,
What?
like runny mud.
Runny mud.
Yeah.
It's-
And I tell you, no matter how hard I scrub, it does not budge.
Oh, is it flavorful?
It's not fudge, if that's what you're trying to say. I wish it was fudge. I would not have a big pile of it to bring in here. I promise you, I love fudge.
I'm running through my rhymes right now.
Maybe if you get close, I'll give you a nudge.
Well, you know, I wouldn't mind it. I could use a budge, but you still have me lost in all this dudge, rudge,
So
fudge.
it's like mud, but rhymes with fudge.
Yes, I heard that, and I'm coming up completely empty with that. Hudge and rudge and
Okay, so let's break this down syllabically.
I was kind of pudgy when I was younger.
Syllabically, I'll go slow for you. How's that?
Oh,
Up on this too.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That
It's like-
slow approach to your fudge makes it really sludgy. So
Yeah.
yes,
How much you can give me for this thing I've been collecting for 37 years? It's my life's work.
just a collection of sludge from your
Yeah.
shoes, day in and day out.
Yep.
Wow.
That's all
I mean,
got
I love history like every other man, but that is something I really don't think I could sell. I know it's your life's work and everything, but you know, it's just gonna pile up with all the sludge I'm collecting too.
Fine. I am out of here. I'm taking my sludge and going home.
Well, hey, thanks for coming to Jake's Pawn Shop. You know, one of the best pawn shops in the world.
Whatever. I'm gonna run home and grab some goop.
Enjoy your sludge. Oh, hey, welcome to Jake's Pawn Shop, one of the best pawn shops in the world. I am here to serve you. How can I help you?
Say, Jake, is your store always this
but-
dirty?
I'm sorry, I'm not Jake. I just work at Jake's Pawn Shop.
Oh, well, whatever your name is, it's like you traffic in mud or something. Anyway,
Yeah, the last customer was just a mess.
anyway, you won't have that problem with me. No, I'm a classy gentleman.
Oh, nice.
I really appreciate you giving me the time today. You know, I hate to be late.
Of course.
So I'm always checking my my various accoutrements just to make sure. And
You don't want to lose a second now, do you?
No, I don't. And thankfully, back in 1510, Mr. Heinlein, Peter Heinlein, invented this in Nuremberg, Germany. And I'm so glad he did, because I'm like that rabbit in Alice in Wonderland. I don't want to be late
Tick
for
tock.
an important
tick
date
tock.
or anything else.
Yes. That
So,
stopwatch is an incredible piece of equipment.
Yeah, it is indeed wonderful. Not many people go to the extreme lengths that I have. I never wanted to be even an arm's length away from me. And you see, I had an issue losing them in the past. So I took an extraordinary step to make sure that that wouldn't happen again.
Did you chain it to yourself?
Oh, no, a little more painful than that.
You couldn't put it in your
surgeries
pocket?
on what they are.
It did not just sit well in your pocket?
No, it didn't. You see, I like to wear these skinny jeans with no pockets. I can't fit it in my pocket. So, I decided to take matters into my own hands, so to speak. And,
Sure. So
now it's
attached-
right where I can see it.
you attach that pocket watch right onto your chest?
Yes, but it doesn't really matter where I attached it. It's more how I attached it. You see.
Oh, did you sew it on?
No, I'm too busy sewing masks in this coronavirus epidemic to sew on a pocket watch. Instead, I decided to go with a more elementary approach, if you will. That is elementary school, you see. Yes, quite.
You attached it with just regular old glue, huh?
No, no, no. I
Oh,
love
no.
horses way too much. I prefer them alive. Thank you very much. No, I really got a punch on it. I really punched it on there.
You just slammed it. You just stapled that watch right to you.
I did. Indeed, I
Why
did.
would you do such a thing? Well, you know what?
Well,
How
like
do I
said, I was
actually?
losing them all the time.
I have a staple remover we could use to take it off, and I'm sure I could pawn a pocket watch in my store.
Sure. And do you have bandages then to cover up the wound?
No, but I have a pasta boa that I could trade you that you could use to cover the wound with.
Oh, that sounds delightful. Yes,
hold
my
still.
God. Right
Hold
there,
still.
right there. Grab
Thank you for coming to Jake's Pawn Shop.
That was
Thank
a
you
good
for having me now, Jake.
Everyone come back. What a great game of Pawn Shop we did. All right. Game is called Taglines, and that's an all-play game. How this works is that, we don't make a lot of, Zoom doesn't pay us to do this. So we have other jobs in advertising. So we come up with taglines for products that don't get a lot of advertising on regular TV. So we're going to get suggestions from the comments, and we're going to do taglines for them. So Becca, what's our first suggestion?
Hinges.
What was that?
Engines.
Hinges.
Engine, like in a car?
A door.
Oh,
Oh,
hinges.
for a door. Hinges.
They're adorable. Hinges.
Guaranteed not to squeak. Hinges.
If you don't oil them, you're up a creek. Hinges.
Setting up couples across the USA since 2017. Hinge.
Even if your name is Mason, there's still a jar. Hinges.
All right, how about another suggestion?
Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
Bet you shouldn't eat just one. Tide Pods.
Take
The
them.
color of the rainbow. Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
You can take them rectally as well.
Tide
Pods.
The only place you should air your dirty laundry. Tide Pods.
Tide Pods.
How about another suggestion?
An egg beater.
Ooh. Let me take a crack at it. Egg beater.
When you need eggs in a scramble. Egg beater.
Beater.
When your yolk is heavy, but your burden is light. Egg beater.
There's no yoking about it. Egg beaters.
Egg beater.
Don't make me call egg services.
Egg beater.
It will be getting 3 to 6 for assault. Egg beater.
Egg beater.
How about another one?
The Encyclopedia Britannica.
Oh.
What is that again? Encyclopedia Britannica.
Back when the internet was on books. Encyclopedia Britannica.
I could only afford up to level D. Encyclopedia Britannica.
For when you want to look smart to your neighbors. Encyclopedia Britannica.
I know volumes about that. Encyclopedia Britannica.
That was the cousin of Encyclopedia Brown, right? Encyclopedia Britannica.
I don't know
the
about
Red
you.
Force doesn't exist anymore. Encyclopedia Britannica.
I prefer Encyclopedia Romania. Encyclopedia Britannica.
By the time we print it, it's obsolete.
Encyclopedia.
Britannica.
Yay! That was taglines, everybody. Now our next game is called Good, Bad, and the Ugly. This is a panel game where you, the audience, get to ask our panel questions. So could we field our first question from the audience?
How do I make the best sandwich?
Ooh, good question.
That is a very, very good question. How to make the best sandwich. And I, as a school cafeteria worker, am an expert on that. It's actually very simple. You just need 2 pieces of bread, fresh, soft, delicious, and your choice of fillings. Peanut butter, jelly, cheese, mayonnaise, lunch meats, any manner. Mix and match it however you want. As long as you follow your heart when you make the sandwich, you won't be wrong.
Well, yes. To make your grandchildren the best sandwich, make sure to butter the bread so that it goes smoothly down their throats. They need to make sure that it can actually get down into their bellies. So slather it full of butter, and you could use any type of meat. You could use raccoon. You could use lamb. Lamb chops are great. Veal. You could use young children. You could use sheep. You could use little girls in red dresses. There's many different things you could put on a sandwich. Use your imagination.
I am German, you see, so when I think about the sandwich, it must start with some good meat, like, say, Wiener Schnitzel. And then you must have it, of course, with the beer, the pure German beer from the heart of Bavaria, of course. So does it really matter what kind of bread you use? Any old bread will do. I recommend a brown bread myself. But yeah, some Wiener Schnitzel in between 2 slices of brown bread with, I would say, 6 or 7 steins of beer. Yeah.
All right, wonderful answers. Could we get our next question, please?
Where do you go on a first date?
Oh, well, I'll tell you where I like to go on a first date. The hill right outside the cafeteria at the school. It has a beautiful view overlooking the little pond where the children go to study the ducks and the tadpoles and the frogs. It's just a very quiet, quaint spot, and it's right next to the cafeteria, so we can have all kinds of wonderful food while we watch the ducks and the animals.
I was going to say I like going into the woods or to a pasture, but I'm liking the sound of that first place. Ducks and other tasty things.
Oh, you keep your mitts away from those ducks.
Don't eat our ducks. The children will be devastated.
No, I'm just feeding them some of the leftover bread because we ate all the meat from the sandwiches. We can't waste this bread.
All right.
Yes. When I think about a first date, I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. My name is Otto Bahn. I'm a German auto thief. I like to steal cars. So I would say an ideal first date is to scout a location with my date. We kind of sit low in our seats and make sure we drive around, just making sure that, the Ferraris and other things that I like to steal from Berlin and Frankfurt and whatnot, we like to just make sure that those cars are there for the picking. And so nothing is more exciting and thrilling than getting in a high-speed pace on our first date. Trust me, I've done it before. Yeah.
Well, my engines are getting revved. So next question, please.
Is that thawed?
Say again?
Is that thawed?
Thawed. Is it thawed?
Of course it's thawed. I'm not going to feed the children frozen cookie dough. What kind of monster do you think I am?
No! It is not thawed. I've got an abundance of meat. I'm stocked up. If you would like, to partake in some of this food, oh, please just come over and we will have a meal for you.
You're not scary at all.
Yeah, see, when I think about thawed meat, I have a great hack to share with all you people. So you put it on a hot revving engine, specifically a muscle car engine, like I say, is a Mustang or the Stingray, and nothing warms thawed meat faster than a revving engine with pistons and whatnot. That is the best way to make sure your ground beef does not have any salmonella in it.
Very tasty sounding.
Sounds very plausible. Yes. How about another question?
Where do my taxes go?
Where do taxes go?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, one place your taxes go is to pay my salary. As a public school employee, my salary is paid by the taxpayers, so please keep paying your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems you sick Minnesotans want to pay some extra taxes to look out for water and kill some wildlife? Okay, that's wildlife's job. Okay, what happens out in the woods stays in the woods. Keep your taxes out of it.
A very solid point. Yes, Otto.
What are taxes?
Actually, I would imagine that the German, there's a lot of taxes in Germany.
Yeah.
Da.
Yeah.
Da.
No, you just need to go to Frankfurt.
I suppose.
There are a lot of taxes.
Loopholes.
There are a lot of taxes in Germany, but it doesn't mean I pay some.
All right, Becca, how about the hardest question you got?
Can I hug you yet?
Ooh, can I hug you yet?
No, unfortunately, you cannot, because local health safety regulations indicate that whilst I am stirring a bowl of any kind of food, I must maintain a respectful distance, 6-foot distance from anybody else. And I'm still wearing, actually, I'm not wearing a hairnet.
What do you think, Gary?
You of course can hug me. You know, people are concerned, but this is the time that we need to embrace each other. So come over here. I will embrace you. Oh, in all of my warmth. Oh, I give the best bear hugs. Oh, I was just hugging a bear the other day, and he's wonderful. Get over here for a hug.
Yes, in Germany, you see, and much of Europe, we prefer a kiss on the cheek. So I got a sprechen Sie Tasch.
Oh, I think that's it for our panel, everyone. That's good for good, bad, and ugly. Yeah. Come on back, everyone.
That was so fun to watch.
Our next game is called World's Worst, and we're going to be doing short little scenes based on your suggestions of the world's worst things to say at certain social things, right? Social events, or the world's worst like occupations. So could we get a suggestion for us to start off with?
High school reunion.
World's worst thing to say at a high school reunion.
Yeah, I hooked up with all the cheerleaders, man, and the football team, man.
Oh, so were you one of the girls that I paid for the abortion?
Oh,
Jesus.
So, wait. This is where I was supposed to go every day for those 4 years?
Scott, huh?
Yeah.
Scott. You know what? I think I had you first in the fantasy death pool. Still alive, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, my job is going fantastic. Last week I got upgraded to cleaning the toilets.
You know, I haven't left this place since I graduated.
You know, Mr. Fredrickson, I had the biggest crush on you. It's just too bad I was your teacher.
All right, how about a new suggestion?
World's worst shopper at Trader Joe's.
Shopper at Trader Joe's.
So I brought my beaver pelts. Who do I talk to? Where's Joe?
$17 for hash browns? Man, that is not enough.
And that's all we know about Trader Joe's. How about another suggestion?
Foreign accent.
Say again?
Foreign accent.
Oh, world's worst foreign accent.
Hey, Bill, you want to take this one?
What are you talking about? I'm going to suck your blood.
All right, how about another one?
Yeah, that was really just for Bill.
Yeah.
World's worst hitman.
Ooh, Hitman. Yay, that was the game of world's worst. Our next game is called Merry Melodies, and that is for Bill and Travis. So go away, everyone. All right, we're going to get suggestions of well-known melodies of songs, like from childhood or songs that are played on the radio a lot. So could we get a song for Bill, please?
Bill's song is Thriller.
Thriller. Do you know Thriller, Bill?
I certainly do, Zach. And I'm about to trot out another terrible accent just for the watching audience out there.
And a song for Travis.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Do you know that one?
I think I do.
All right. How this game works is that we're going to get a suggestion for a scene, but instead of speaking the dialogue, these guys are going to sing their dialogue along to the melodies of their respective songs. So could I get a suggestion of something, or what are suggestions for the scene?
We got raking leaves, cartwheels, and yard darts. You could do all of those things.
All right, put all those things in there: raking leaves, cartwheels, and long darts.
I tell you, Charles, I'm getting kind of bored. I don't know why we have so many activities to do, but I'm running out of ideas.
Charles, let me tell you, don't worry about it because it's going to rain. We'll have to take the games, bring them inside. Don't you worry, we'll have a big blast. Charles, don't you fret. Come to me because I'm your best bet.
Good thing we have playing cards. I look forward to kicking your ass in euchre because you beat me last time.
Playing cards, playing cards. All I want is to play your cards. Don't you want to play with me? Oh, yes, you said you did indeed.
Maybe we should try some poker. It's been a while Since I robbed you blind, I'm mistaking your money.
Charles, you take my shirt every time we play poker. Don't do that. Don't do it to me. Let's play something friendly like yarts.
I don't recognize yards or that song. What are you singing? And why don't we play a new game? Because either way I'll win.
That is the way it goes. I am really trying my best. I want to please you. Don't you worry. The time will come for you and me. Charles.
It's like you didn't even raise 2 kids, because you surely never sang to them. But it doesn't really matter.
Time is not on my side. I have to tell you that I am not full of pride. Not at this moment, not at this time. Time is not on my side.
Let me guess, I think yards might be a combination of the word yard and the word darts. So it's time to kick your ass in yards.
Yes, that's the way it goes. That's the game that I want to play. Yarts.
There's
That was a game of Merry Melodies. Yeah. Come on back,
I don't
everyone.
think either of them have ever heard either of those songs.
I don't think so.
Hey, Billie Jean's not my lover. She's just a girl.
Oh
I was
my
waiting
God.
for the Thriller part. Thriller.
Oh, yeah. I was too concerned about always getting to the...
Apparently.
I thought maybe we're just gonna
Hey,
sing
Trav.
the whole like Michael Jackson's greatest hits collection.
Hey, Trav, I think you might have been singing the ABC song, or maybe Baba Black Sheep instead of...
I have no idea what it was. It just became its own thing.
All
I
right,
just want to play a game of
Probably the same.
yards.
yards. Let's play all yards.
Yards time.
In the house.
I suppose we could play yards and still social distance.
Yeah, you just have to throw the yards that much harder.
Yeah. Anyway, our next game is called Dubbing, and it's for 4 players. So one of you lead. Good. We're going to get a suggestion from you guys. And how this game Dubbing is going to work is that 2 of these guys are going to mute their audio. And the other 2 are going to provide the dubbing for the scene. So could I get a suggestion for the scene?
New Year's resolutions.
New Year's resolutions.
I'll tell you what. This year, I'm going to make myself a new resolution. One I've never made before. One that's all about me, damn it.
Oh, well, why is it always about you this time of year? Why can't it be about me once in a while? I will take you down if you make it all about you this year. Last year, it was raking your yard. What about my yard? Yeah, I've got rakes to leave too.
Your yard is the size of a postage stamp. My yard is huge. I put it in there and I bag the leaves like this and I throw them. Now what?
Yeah, and now we've got no place to jump in once we have a bit too more bangers and mash. I was going to jump in the leaves, you threw them away. Now I've got to jump in a pile of trash. You want to jump in trash? Can we go jump in trash?
Are you calling me trash? Are you calling me trash? You limey bastard. I hit my head. That's what you make me do. I get so angry with you. Maybe my New Year's resolution should be to be a little less angry with my friends.
Oh, okay, Your Highness. Yes, be less angry with your friends. Maybe start with yourself once in a while. I mean, I've paid for the last 2 rounds here. What have you taken care of? The chips?
Me? I take care of you when you get too drunk to drive. I take your drunk ass back to your flat. I put you on your couch. I spread your belongings all over your house and I shoot your TV. And then I rip the cord out of the wall and I leave.
Yeah, you do have a good point, and you do give me, a tenner every time you pass out, and I go through your wallet. So, I guess you have paid for your services. So,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, all right.
Yay! That was the game of dubbing, everyone. Now, the next game is for everyone. It's called Sex with Me. How this game works is that we get suggestions from you, and then we tell you how that suggestion is like sex with us. So could we get our first suggestion, please?
Autocorrect.
Autocorrect.
Sex with me is like autocorrect. It's always popping up when you least expect it. Sex with me is like autocorrect. It's the most annoying thing on your phone.
Sex with me is like autocorrect. I may say some nice words, but it's not what I mean.
Sex with me is like autocorrect. It hurts my self-esteem.
Sex with me is like autocorrect. That P didn't go there.
Sex with me is like autocorrect. I am gonna duck you all night long.
All right, how about another suggestion?
Zoom calls.
Zoom calls, whatever those are.
No, Zoom calls.
Zoom
like what we're
calls. Oh, Zoom.
Sex with me is like a Zoom call. I'll make it.
Sex with me is like a Zoom call. You can have 6 people at once.
Sex with me is like a Zoom call. There's never pants involved.
Sex with me is like a Zoom call. Some random dude's bound to pop in at any minute.
Sex with me is like a Zoom call. The best parts are from the top up.
Sex with me is like a Zoom call. The stock is going up.
Sex with me is like a Zoom call. I taught your grandma how to do it last week.
Yeah! And that was Sex with Me, everyone. Bill for the blackout. Now, I'd like to inform you that we only have one more game left. I know, it's sad. But before we play our last game, I'd like to thank you, our audience, for tuning in to our social distancing show. You're awesome. We do this every Wednesday at 7. So continue to tune in. We love it. And we also, if you support us, that's enough said. But we also would like you to support other improv in the city. Huge Theater, Gestures Comedy Improv. What are the other ones? Fearless. Support Fearless. These are
Strike Theater.
Strike Theater. These are comedy venues around town that we love. And
without your support, they're probably not. Well, they're gonna struggle making it through this shutdown. So
yeah, it's true. So if you could support them, please do. So
links are below.
Links are below. They are. I'd like to inform you all that there has been a murder. Ooh. We're going to play the game of chain murder. And how this works is we're going to send 3 people away. 3 people away. Goodbye, 3 people, whoever they are. Goodbye. And we're going to need to get from the audience the location, the occupation, and the murder weapon. From you, and these guys are going to have to communicate these things to each other through the use of mime and gibberish. Mime being like a mime, and gibberish being like nonsense words. So, so could I get a suggestion of a location, please?
The location is Fleet Farm.
Fleet Farm, Fleet Farm. And could I get a suggestion of an occupation?
An ice road trucker.
Ice road trucker. And what is the murder weapon?
Spoiled pineapple.
A soiled pineapple.
Spoiled.
Oh, a what?
Spoiled. Like gone bad.
Spoiled.
Spoiled.
Boiled.
SP?
Spoiled.
Okay.
Okay. Repeat those for us, Travis.
The location in which this murder takes place is at Fleet Farm. The occupation is a ice road trucker.
Ice road trucker, yes.
Okay, interesting. And the murder weapon is a spoiled pineapple.
Correct. All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Everyone, you're in your homes, and we're going to do this through the internet. On the count of 3, let's say together, or you can put it in the comments. First detective, come on down. So we're going to do it right now. 1, 2, 3. First detective, come on down.
That worked really good.
Yeah.
Zibiza. Zab zab zab. Za za za. Za za za. 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 Zoom. Zab 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 zab.
It's about
Za. Za. Zab za.
no.
Zab za.
Yeah.
Zab za. Okay. Zab za.
Hey.
Zab zab za.
Oh.
Oh. Za za.
Ah.
Ba ba ba. Za. Moo. Ba. Za za. Za.
Yeah.
Za. Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom.
Yeah. Dobra.
Za. Zab za.
Yeah.
Za.
Oh.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh!
No.
Zab, 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 zab,
Yeah. Whoosh. No. Ooh.
zab. Ah, ah,
Ah.
ah. Oh, zab, zab. Zab. Zab.
Yeah. Ah.
Zab, zab.
Yeah.
Zab. Zab.
Mm. Oh. Yeah.
Zab, zab.
Oh.
Ah,
Wow.
zab.
Whoa. Yay! You killed him! Yay! How confident are you feeling there, Blake?
Yeah.
All right. On the count of 3, everyone, let's say a second detective, come on down. All right. 1, 2, 3. Second detective, come on down. Coming any minute now. There you go.
Ah. Zaba. Zaba. Juba. Blink, 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 blink. Bloop, 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 Yeah. Oh. Oh. Baba. Oh. Oh yeah. Diba? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Oh. Oh. Boom. Oh.
Think.
Yeah.
Yay, you killed him, yay. All right, let's get ready for the last one. On the count of 3, everybody. We'll say third detective, come on down. So 1, 2, 3. Third detective, come on down. Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on, third detective. There he is.
Zaba.
Come on.
Zip.
Zip, zip. Zaba.
Zaba waba, zaba. Oh, yeah, zaba. Zaba.
Yes.
Oh. Yay, they're dead. All right, everyone come back. We're going to see if we got them all. All right, Matt.
Yes.
Where were you?
We were in an oil tanker.
No, you were not in an oil tanker. Bill, where were you?
An 18-wheeler transporting sody pop.
No, wrong. Blake, where were you?
I believe we were in some sort of truck farm.
Very close, but not quite right. What was it, Travis?
The murder took place at Fleet Farm.
Oh, I was pretty close.
Yes, you were.
I was just
pretty
singular.
good.
I should have gone plural.
Matt, what is the occupation?
The occupation is a gladiator.
No, that's wrong. Bill, what was the occupation?
It was obviously the Blue Knight at medieval times.
No, that's wrong also. Blake, what was the occupation?
Well, to me, it looked like a, any one of us, a Minnesotan.
No, that's very wrong. Travis!
It was an icy road trucker.
Oh.
Ice road trucker.
I see
Ice
a
road
theme.
trucker.
There's a theme here with these.
All right. Let's see if we can get this one. What was the murder weapon, Matt?
The murder weapon was a coconut.
Oh! Wrong, but how about you?
The murder weapon was 2 halves of a coconut carried by an unladen swallow.
No, wrong. Blake.
Well, then the murder weapon had to be a rotten coconut.
Oh, so close. So close. Travis, tell him.
The murder weapon was a spoiled pineapple.
Oh.
Not a coconut at all. Not a coconut at all. Well, thank you everybody for coming out. That was Chain Murder, and we have been Fantastic Voyage. Give it up for Travis. Give it up for Matt. Give it up for Steve. Give it up for Bill. Give it up for Blake.
Yeah.
And give it up for Becca on the keys, on the important keys. Yay, Becca! I have been your host, Zachary. Thank you for coming to our show. Have a wonderful evening.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week. Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.